Hi there, Coach Latanya here. Welcome back to my channel. I have over 20 years in the fitness and wellness space, and every day I help people online achieve their health and wellness goals through digital programs, products, and services. So today I wanted to share a quick tip with you that can help you for the duration of your wellness journey as it relates to fitness, okay? Fitness and nutrition. Okay, so whether your goal is weight loss, maintaining, muscle gain, whatever those goals are, you want to know this tip. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Welcome back. If this is your first time, I hope that you enjoy this content. For those of you who come back week after week, thank you so much. And I hope that this video serves you well and helps you to elevate wellness on your journey. All right, so we're going to go over metabolism quickly. Now, I've covered metabolism before and why it's so important. So I'm going to do a nutshell presentation here. So what is metabolism? In a nutshell, the metabolism is our body's ability to access food for fuel, okay? Which means, for example, I had some beans, I had some dandelion greens, I had some ground turkey and some corn tortillas. So that was my lunch. So my metabolism went in and accessed that food, broke it down, metabolized it so that I can use that for fuel. So after this video, I'm actually going to jump into a workout because that will be my fuel for the workout. Okay? And so what happens is when we consume too much energy, too many calories at one time, and our body does not use that, then our body stores that, and it's stored as fat. Okay? And so this is one of the reasons why I create the walking workouts, because it keeps you in zone 2, fat burning, where your body is able to access stored body fat and use that to fuel the workout. Okay, so I don't know if you've seen any of my shorts, my YouTube shorts, but you can see that I lost about 20 pounds of fat. And not that I was obese, but I was overweight. I did not know I was overweight until I saw a few pictures and I realized, oh my goodness, I could see it in my cheeks. And I did notice that, I was having more, I did notice some differences in my body. I just assumed that that was where I was hormonally. That was how I was supposed to feel. But since doing those walking workouts, I discovered along the way that, hey, this is actually helping me feel better. It's actually reversing some things in my body, and I am loving it. And that is what ignited me or motivated me to start this YouTube channel with the walking workouts. Because why would I hoard something that's such a great gift and not let other people know about it, right? And so that's how this whole channel started and has evolved from that. So when it comes to fat burning, we want to be able to have a lifestyle that helps us to burn fat more efficiently, okay? And the reason why we want to do that is because our body then is able to access that, use that for energy, and we're not storing body fat around the belly, around the organs, and because it can actually cause illnesses. It can cause diseases within the body when we're storing fat around our organs and belly, pressing on the heart, pressing on the lungs, pressing on is causing a strain to the body, okay? So we talked about what the metabolism is. Now, how can we improve or increase the metabolism? One of the ways is the food we eat. So, I was thinking about this the other day because I have a house full of teenagers, and a lot of times they want to eat the things that taste good, and I know I was a teenager before, I understand it, but there's a difference between filling your stomach and nourishing your body. They're not synonymous. So for example, if they go and buy, some takeout or get some really cheap takeout, yes, the quantity may fill the belly, but they still are not satisfied. They're not satisfied because the nourishment is not there, right? And so this is what happens whenever we consume foods that are highly processed. We foods that have fillers in them, foods that are artificially flavored, and we think, okay, well, I'm really hungry, so let me just grab this. And we see the quantity, thinking the quantity is really going to satisfy us. But have you ever had something where the size seemed to be really big, but man, after maybe an hour or two later, you're still hungry? And that's because the nourishment, it was void of the nutrients that you needed, you know, I'm going to say it, to satiate, to satisfy. Okay, so if you're eating every 2 hours and you really have not been active, that's a really good sign to say, wait a minute, maybe that food was stripped of the nutrients. And so I really need to look at other foods that are made from whole ingredients, or even eat the ingredients itself. For example, instead of having pumpkin seed chips, have pumpkin seeds, right? Okay, and so that those things can really be a game changer when it comes to improving your body's metabolism. And what you will find is, you know what, I just had a meal, I had my fiber, my protein, my healthy fat, I feel good, I feel energy, I feel like I want to move or I want to walk, I have more clarity, I can focus more, I'm not cloudy. That's a really good sign that the food that you're eating is fueling you. Okay. Now, if you need more help in this area, you can go to latanyabaruch.com and you and I can create a wellness plan that is specific to your needs, your ability, and your lifestyle. Okay. So that's latanyabaruch.com. Now, so we talked a little bit about the foods. Another thing that's important about improving your metabolism is the meal timing. Now, everyone is different, so I am not going to say that you must eat at this time. You guys know me by now. I'm a coach, so I'm here to help you see what works for you and help you implement those things and support you along the way. So, one of the ways you can start is eating every 4 hours. Okay. Now, for some it may be every three. For some it may be every five, but every 3 to 4 hours, somewhere around that. And that helps your body to not only stay fueled, but also what I found is when we are going too long between meals, it can actually send us, especially if you're in that perimenopause, menopause, where the hormones are imbalanced, that can actually send you into a tailspin. It can actually cause cortisol to be elevated. In a good way to know this is if you go, let's say you're eating breakfast and then you have lunch, and lunch is at 12 o'clock, and then you don't eat again until 6, and you notice that although you have not eaten anything, not even a snack, you've been really good, right? But now you're bloated. Your belly is bloated, it's distended even, and it can even look like you're a couple months pregnant even. That can be an indicator that cortisol is elevated, and that's a really good sign that that's a stressful, your body's stressed. So then what you want to do is, if you notice that, just take a look. If you start to notice that, I recommend the food timing. Okay, 3 4 hours, 5 hours max, but not going longer than that, because you don't want your body to be stressed. That's sending a signal that your body basically is starving. Okay, and this is why sometimes those diets where you're eating 1,200 calories is not going to work. You're not going to the restroom like you need to, because your metabolism has slowed down. That's a key sign that your metabolism has slowed down. If you eat breakfast in the morning, 20 30 minutes later you're having to go to the restroom, that's a good sign your metabolism is working, right? It's turning that switch on. Now, another thing about the metabolism is intermittent fasting is very good. But again, if you're in that window, 35, 45, 55, you want to be mindful of the type of intermittent fasting you're doing. If you wait too long, again, that can increase cortisol, causing your belly to be bloated, causing anxiety, causing even panic attacks, depending on where you are. Those things can come from just not eating enough and sending the body into a stressed state. Okay? So, what I recommend is finding what works best for you. Now, I do believe in intermittent fasting if you're able to do that. I personally, because I'm a morning person, my eyes open when the sun, is coming up. What I do is by 5:30, I'm finished. Okay, so after this video, I'm gonna work out and then I'm gonna jump into my meal. So I have an hour to eat, to work out, and then I'm gonna eat, right? After 5:30, I can fast from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 to about 6:30 tomorrow morning. So that gives me about 13, 14 hours, right? For me, that is perfect. So you want to find what works for you and then work that. All right? So if I go the other way, I can tell like it's not good for me to do it that way. So you want to find what works for you and then work that. Now, if you're new to intermittent fasting, give yourself grace. You don't have to do it every day. It's a process, okay? You can do it once or twice a week. I believe in fasting, the power of fasting. It has so many benefits. It's great for sloughing off those unhealthy cells. It's great for spirituality as well. It helps us to tune into our spirits more. So it's a very good tool. It's good medicine to have a fasting modality in your week. I think that it should be done on a weekly basis. 1 to 2 times a week. If you fast, intermittent fasting, if that's your lifestyle and you're able to do it every day, then that's great too. But you want to build up to it. So just because someone else is doing it 5 days a week does not mean that you need to do it. Make it your own. Make it unique to you. Make it fit your lifestyle, okay? But enjoy the journey and give yourself grace, okay? And lastly, working out is a great way to boost your metabolism. But how do you work out? Okay. So one of the things I talked about is the walking workouts because it gets you in zone 2, which helps you to decrease the level of fat. So if you're decreasing body fat, you want to increase muscle mass. And we do that by resistance training. So resistance training can be body weight. It does not necessarily mean that you have to lift weights. In the beginning, your body weight will be enough because doing push-ups and pull-ups and squats, lunges, all of those things are phenomenal to do with just body weight, okay? Because after all, when I'm training a client, it really is your body is the best gem you will ever have, you will ever hold, right? Creator has given it to you. And you're going to need to be able to move around to get down on the ground and to push yourself up off the ground, to stand up from the ground, right? The best gem you will ever have. And so if you have not mastered your own body, I do not recommend picking up a weight, okay? So push-ups, pull-ups, squats, lunges, all of those are great exercises that you can do with just body weight. And what happens is it helps to improve your metabolism because now you are building muscle, okay? And when you build muscle and do the walking workouts, you are decreasing body fat, right? Muscle burns more calories than fat. So when I'm training a client, ideally what we're doing is we are creating, I like to tell my clients, the goal is to take you from burning 10 calories per pound of muscle to 13 to 15 calories per pound of muscle, okay? So let's just look at that. If you are 150 pounds and your metabolism is slow to sluggish, let's say that you're burning 10 calories per pound of muscle. So that would mean that you're burning 1,500 calories, okay? So here's the thing. I'm going to get my phone because I'm going to need to calculate this. So 1,500 calories, and let's say you want to lose weight and you're doing some exercise and you are doing some dieting, okay, or reduction of calories. So let's say you're going to go and not consume 1,500 calories, but possibly 1,250, okay? So that gets you at about 300 calorie deficit and on top of the workout, okay? We know 500 calories a day, 5 times 7 is 3,500. That's 1 pound per week, okay? But there's a better way to do that. If you improve your muscle mass, you don't have to be in such of a deficit. As a matter of fact, if you are trying to burn fat, you don't need to be in that much of a deficit, okay? So instead of cutting your calories to 350, I recommend maybe 200 and then participating in that workout. So then you're getting about 300 calories because you're building muscle, or a deficit of 300 instead of 5. You're building muscle, you're improving your metabolism, right? Your body needs fuel to grow that muscle, to build that muscle, to repair that muscle. And what you find is that you're getting tighter, you're getting more toned as you lose the weight. What happens is when we go into these great deficits, 500 or more calories of a deficit, we find that we are losing weight, but we're getting soft. And the reason why is because now your body can lunge off of the muscle. Okay, so that is why you want to fuel, right? You want to fuel your body with good food. I was going to say good medicine, with good food, because good food is good medicine, right? It's going to help you to build and repair. And foods that you want to consume are your good sources of protein, whether you're plant based or animal based. Me personally, I am mixed proteins. That works for me. I love my lentils, I love my beans, my quinoa, but also my animal source proteins as well. You also want to make sure that you're getting good sources of fiber in there as well as fats. Fats will help to promote healthy hormones or hormonal balance. It also is ideal for the skin, for the hair, for the nails, as well as absorbing vitamins A, D, E, and K. We need those are fat soluble vitamins, okay? So those are some ways that you can boost your metabolism today, all right? You don't have to take the teas and the pills and all of these other things in order to enjoy and improve metabolism. And I wanted to show you this difference because I talked about 10 calories per pound of body weight. So let's say that we took that same individual, 150 calories, and we took them to 13 calories per pound of muscle. We took that body from burning 1,500 calories to 1,950. Okay? And so that is the goal, is to improve metabolism so your body, you will have to eat more. You will have to eat more because you are burning more. And I don't know about you, but anytime I get to eat more, it's already a win. Leave a comment and let me know if having a improved metabolism is what you want to do. Okay, so sometimes this is why I really favor fat loss over weight loss. The journey might take you longer, but it is well worth the journey. It really is. So trust the process. And if you need any help getting started, you can find me. You can check me out at latanyabaruch.com, and I would be more than happy to work with you on a wellness coaching session where you and I can figure out a plan that works best for you. All right. So thank you again for watching. If you are a subscriber here and you enjoyed, please go ahead and share this with a few of your besties. Let's get more people moving and elevating wellness in 2024. If this is your first time and you enjoyed this content and you found it helpful, let me know in the comments. But go ahead and also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so the next time I upload a video for you, you will be among the first to be notified. Be sure to hit all when you hit that bell so you don't miss an update. All right? Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until next time, live beautiful.